You're in the Tri-Valley.
Yeah.
You are in one of the, thriving, economic, innovative areas. And we just, as the Tri-Valley, keep getting better and better.
What's going on, guys? Dr. William, surgeon in black here. It's always busy around here. We do tons of surgery, tons of injectables. We have great staff. We're always happy to take care of our patients. But every once in a while, we try to also interact with our community. And we had such a wonderful opportunity to talk to Melissa Hernandez. She is the new mayor of Dublin. She is an amazing human being and is going to be a great mayor. And so we just wanted to share a little bit of the things we talked about. Diversity is near and dear to my heart, and that was something that we spent a fair amount of time going over and just kind of getting her perspective. So I'm excited to bring you these types of things, and we'll see you soon. Thanks, guys.
You're in the Tri-Valley.
Yeah.
You are in one of the, thriving, economic, innovative areas. And we just, as the Tri-Valley, keep getting better and better, as the years go by. So we are trying to, here in Dublin, is make it so that all types of, individuals come in and live here, all types of ethnicities. And not just the ethnicities, where you're also having younger generations of individuals wanting to come in and raise a family.
Yes.
And making this what they call home. And so that's what makes Dublin so special, is not only our diversity, is that we have the younger generations coming in and wanting to build a home for themselves. We have great schools, and we have great cities, we have great businesses as well.
You mentioned diversity, and that's obviously as an African American surgeon, that's something that's near and dear to my heart. And I think as new mayor of Dublin and someone who as a woman in that position, I'm sure that's something that's diversity is important for you too. What advice do you have for women trying to come up in the political sphere since you've been successful? It's a hard question.
So for me, it was always trying to get younger generations, right? The younger generations, and being a good role model of, through my childhood and my teenage years and young adult years. You always have one or two people that really want to help you out and really want to make sure that you succeed in life, and you never forget those individuals. But learning a lot from my parents, both of my parents. My father, both of my parents worked in the tomato fields. So they were, farm workers, the farm employees that were out there that, got up really early in the morning. I remember them leaving and coming late home in the evening. And I do remember my parents being completely wrapped up. And I never understood why, and as you got older, you understood why. When we initially came to California, we lived in migrant camp. Mm-hmm. And so having 7 children, a mom and a dad living in a tiny little 2-bedroom migrant camp, you really learn a lot. I have a great family. We're all very close. We are a very bonded, brother and sister family. But you also want to make sure that you learn from your parents and their successes. And my dad always wanted us, as well as my mom, always wanted us to do better than them. And neither one of my parents graduated from high school. So, they just wanted to always make sure that we live the American dream. They live the American dream. But to answer your question with regards to women in politics, the one thing that I do want to make sure that women understand is that we can do it, and it is very important for us to get out there and to be able to represent other women as well, because we bring something else, something different to the table. And when you we love our men, and but when you combine women and men together at a table, we start off a different conversation. Yeah. But for me, as a Latina woman, I want to also make sure to represent the young boys and girls that are Latinos and say that if you work really hard, you will succeed, and be a voice for the people that don't have a voice.
It's such an important message. The concept of you can't be what you don't see, and the concept of really having the lessons from our parents ingrained in us, and then those role models to help us when we struggle or when times are dark, and then just being able to say, now it's my turn to be that beacon for the generations underneath us. I really congratulate your successes, and I know this is just kind of the beginning. You're going to do such more amazing things, but especially as a Latina woman from an African American male, it's really nice to see the changes that we can make, and us being a voice for the communities. And when I say communities, I mean for everyone, because we're really stronger together.
Exactly, and it is everyone. In Dublin, we have the Latino population is very low, so.
And the African American population.
Exactly. So, for I believe for us, it's one of those where, we embrace everybody, they embrace us, and we do a great job on representing the individuals here. But we also just want to make sure that when we make decisions, even as a council or as a mayor, that we're making the best decisions for our entire community. And it's one of those facts that always stays in my head, to make sure that when I make a decision, it's always for the best outlook of our entire community as a whole.
I can 100% get on board with that, and we're so happy that you're in the position you're in, and we're really looking forward to the great things that are going to come to Dublin. And
I look forward to coming by and visiting, and
we love that too.
And watch you grow, and
Thank
just
you so much.
And just see more of our residents come in here and visit as well.
Yeah, the hands-on approach that you're taking is just really very, very refreshing, and it's wonderful.
Thank you.
Madam Mayor, thank you very much.
You're welcome.